If I caused you to walk away from God, I'm sorry. This may be the realest video I've dropped yet. And I know so many people can relate. Again, each and every day I made a vow to drop content. I'm doing something that I've never done before. I'm sharing in transparency life lessons that I learned. So like this video if you care. I've caused a lot of people to walk away from God because I've claimed to be this man I wasn't fully. I claimed to be this lover of God, this disciple, this minister, reverend, whatever you want to call me. I've claimed that for years, but yet my actions did not match my word. And what I mean by that is how I'm telling people to love God, to honor his commandments, and I wasn't doing it. And it showed up in so many ways. It showed up in my attitude. It showed up when I was out turning up, smoking and drinking. It showed up when I was sending nude pictures. It showed up when I was sliding in DMs. It showed up when I was telling females how I wanted to do sexual acts to them. But then you come on my page and I'm talking about God. Yeah, let's just keep it a buck. And so many of us have caused people to lose sight of Jesus and focus more on man because of our arrogance. I was walking around here as if I could not be touched. As if, yeah, I'm the chosen one and whatever I say and do, that's what it was. But however, when God began to whoop you, grandma would say soap and water can't get that off of you. In other words, when God began to discipline you, you will feel it. You will feel it. I was walking around here living any type of way, but proclaiming to be something else. And that's real. Inside my heart, I wanted to be better, but I didn't have self-discipline. And I'm not blaming nobody in this video but myself. You know, sometimes we sin because we want to. It feel good. If she look good, we going after it. If it tastes good, we gonna eat it. If it drive, if it breathe, if it shines, we want it. That's just us. And as a man, my accountability level lately has been through the roof. It's straight, Leon, you didn't want it to work, so it didn't work. Leon, you did it, and that's why it happened. I've caused people to stumble away from God. And I'm finally in a state of mind where I can analyze my shortcomings and not point the finger nowhere else, but say, God, forgive me. Now I feel bad because some of those people may never turn back to Jesus because of what I've done. Some of those people may never give God another shot because how I treated him. And I'm not just saying I'm out here dogging people, but I've had a season where I wasn't the best of person. I wasn't the best man. I wasn't the best leader. And here I am saying God called me, which he did. God called me, but living raggedly. And that's why even now, you all, if I'm being transparent, I've taken a step back. I've taken a step back from preaching in church. And that's just me being real. I've decided, you know what? Let me wait. Let me hold off from getting in someone's pulpit preaching. Let me hold off telling people what they need to do. And let me take time off just to make sure I'm good. Let me cleanse myself. Let me make sure that I'm living what I'm preaching. That's what I'm on. And if you want to be real, you know, because everybody call themselves real. If you want to be real, you have to make real decisions. You have to do real things. And me saying I'm going to step away from the church for a moment to get myself together, that's real. Because how many people you know, and I'm not just talking about the church, I'm talking about in general, get up there telling you what to do, but don't be living what they talking about. And for a good season, that was me. It was me. I don't need nobody to say it. I don't need nobody to expose it. I'll expose, I'll share, I'll testify on my own. It was me. And I'm not going to blame the devil. Oh, he tempted me. Man, a lot of temptation I fell into willingly. I wanted to. I ran to it. I wanted to do it. I wanted to go there. I wanted to taste that. I wanted to text you. And I know I'm not by myself. This message right here, this message is really a message asking God to forgive us for causing his children to run from him when we should have been influencing them to run towards him. I was out here taking advantage of my gift. And we do that, right? God will bless us with certain things. He will allow us to have certain things. And we take advantage of it. I have a gift of encouraging. But I say one thing, be doing another thing behind the scene. So anybody that I've caused to walk away from God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I feel it. That eats at me. That eats at me. Because I've done discouraged somebody to never try God again because of my actions, because of my immaturity. And because of that, it caused me to sometimes sit with a heaviness. Because God isn't a God to be played with, you all. And again, I'm just sharing. This is me. If you can relate, great. I'm sharing life lessons. This is a lesson that I've learned. I've caused people to run from God. And if you really listen and pay attention, you probably have too. You probably have too, right? So it's really just a lesson that I learned. Be careful with what you do and how you do it. Be careful with how you maneuvering out here. Why? Because you never know who's watching you. You never know who's looking at your life, being inspired or being tempted. You never know. Your words have power. Somebody is living and thriving because you spoke a word into them. Don't you ever forget that you have power to turn somebody's life up or down because of your words. Because there's somebody out there that's not on the same level as you spiritually. And you can speak doom over that person and it will cause them to fail. So remember, man, when you out here living, you out here turning up, and I'm not against having a good time. I have a good time too, and that's for another video. I'm gonna share. In this season of my life, no, it's gonna be a good balance. It's gonna be brunch. It's gonna be mimosas. It's gonna be prayer. It's gonna be a good balance. Because why am I pretending to be something if I know that's not me? For y'all, why? So that's for another video. But people are watching you. People are watching you. People are listening to what you say, but more so how you move. So that's why I'm in a season now. And I believe the reason why this page is growing the way it's growing, because the level of transparency. God showed me, man, this page is going to keep growing because real people is going to find these videos. This is a season for real people to connect and just share. Share in the struggle. Share with a heart of transparency and no judgment. I don't care what nobody say for me, about me. I'm free of other people's opinions, and you should be free also. Why do you care what people have to say about you? For so long, I've never made videos like this. My videos always been straight encouragement, and I wasn't really sharing what I was going through. But now I'm in a season where I understand that transparency and testimonies frees. It can free people. It can change a whole generation if you tell somebody what you've gone through. Just by your testimony alone, it can change the trajectory of somebody else's life. We can't be afraid to tell our story. We can't be afraid of what people may say. They talked about Jesus. They talk about you. People are going to talk. So why are you being restricted and afraid? Because people's opinions, so what? Because I'm telling you, that lasts for a short moment. Their opinion, a short moment, then they on to the next person. Be free. This video is me asking God to forgive me, to make me more aware, and to help me show my brother and my sister who may not believe yet, I should believe in God because how he living. I should give Jesus Christ a chance because how he living. And there's people that say, bro, God ain't real. Thank you for your opinion. I don't care, bro. If he's not real, then this video ain't for you. Why comment on this video if you saying he's not real? I don't care. But for the ones that understand, if you know, you know. If you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. I messed up, and this the beauty of it. Even though we cause people to run from God, they can never outrun God. They can never outrun God. God still have them in arm's reach. You may have made it a little difficult. You may have made their outlook about God a little taint. But guess what? When God is ready for them, he will reach them. Stop beating yourself up. And that's what I had to tell myself. Life lesson. Ask for forgiveness. Change. Analyze deep within. Analyze. Be honest. Be vulnerable with yourself. Change. And live. That's all we can do. That's all we can do, y'all. So God, forgive me. Help me to be better, Lord.